Ah, Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Alhaitham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City.
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academy.
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master. And Master Tainari is... If so, it's a weird... Master! Master!
What is it?
Huh?
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Reebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but...
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that
It's a reasonable inference. Oh,
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub, but something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while in the long run, Kale's dream...
I have come this far, to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Dendro Archon.
what's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously...
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the...
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with... Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control...
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know...
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this...
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost... And with Irminsul...
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't...
No, sir. You have my...
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, but we appear to be the...
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate.
Is this similar to the ley lines?
Correct. From a biological perspective...
Is there any way to restore... I know the ley lines have...
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. What is it? You thought of something? Really?
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking...
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion.
This isn't a joke, Apep! Nahida's in grave danger! Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance? The Age of the Dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the Heavenly Principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the Heavenly Principles' rules began to relax, do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear. Be not mistaken, the fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here, and tiny Boer, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the Heavenly Principles. I am not obliged to be your
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny boor, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Boor's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Boor with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it. I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in...
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines, the heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Heavenly principles, god of gods. It makes me sick. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge. I hear a great disturbance.
Huh?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Boor is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care.
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
Mahita, you're awake.
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness. Take it. We shall talk.
Wait. No! Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over...
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra-san.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help.
It's just one thing after another.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if...
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, my master. I am sorry.
Lilupar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to her. If we can find a way to wake her up.
Well, be careful.
You mean, there are other...
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a...
Don't worry. We've gotten a lot stronger.
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like Alhaitha was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on! A new moon rises!
Disappear! Boring! Gloves off!
Let the show begin. They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out! Let's just head further inside for now! Come on! We can do it!
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers.
Oh, this guy is so... However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of... I've been following your adventures with...
What do you mean, Admiral Rick?
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated...
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, violence is not my area of expertise either, so... Besides...
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry. But there are things that do not end with his departure. Look at me.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting...
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lillipa. It was right here that Lillipa, these degenerate rulers...
What are you trying to say?
...asked you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining...
All units, stop them! Protect the command...
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
You're dead meat! Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Let the show begin.
Locked on! Do it! Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying... What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next... Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here where to chat with you, which you, meanwhile, know nothing of who I... But not to worry. This is only our first meet.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore?
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have... When any set of rules is established, neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on her... Paimon, sorry! She shouldn't have jumped the gun!
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jinn! We can't let them get into Aru Village! Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're Off you go, Plumpy! Come on, what's the holdup? 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jinn have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? Two can play it that...
Now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master. What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time playing side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop. Here's the good.
I'll uproot you! Can't see? Right.
There's too many of them! I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle! Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack.
They've breached our defenses in the south.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dorian...
But Master!
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan.
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If
I don't care. Whoever...
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me. One line at a time.
Watch out! Jin!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator!
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jin have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a sooth...
Really? I am a spirit created at the beginning! Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault.
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, this should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masira. Not much to write home about. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing. What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Of course not! We're super duper best...
Wow. Sounds like I should make time...
Oh, right.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah! We need... Here's hoping... Let's see. She should be around here. Aha! Found her! Lillipore!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any... I fought against it for a long, long time. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru is in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun,
with you more. Even if the weather... Well, there shouldn't be any more gin breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can...
Another...
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago.
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the...
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carve, Farozan, and every other scholar of mechanics.
You're back. Everything all right?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the temple.
Hello, I'm Jet.
Oh. Pleased to meet you. A friend of...
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not...
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust. Still, I do...
The sandstorms have calmed.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So... This mystery man openly admitted that he was...
Yeah?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander...
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you...
I wouldn't go as the most important...
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys... Aren't you with the Blaze?
We're Merc.
So, did you find the solution you were looking for?
You bet we did. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system.
According to certain sources, if these sources...
It's a good thing we
locked down.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with...
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. Anyway, so you're...
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Huh. Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, Even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. You're more shaken than I thought.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is...
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the...
Not mind?
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know it. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial. Though her body and soul have perished, the mother of dreams? Look,
but I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you... Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. All right. Any further questions from the...
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably, the...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will...
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like...
Well, this
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor?
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Croco's faces. I know that laugh. Lilapar? What on earth are you doing?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long. When did you 3 get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, but didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing... It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
I'm starting to take a...
We come to you, O 3 ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. As for precisely what we need your help with...
All right, stop arguing, Croco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? But do you really have a way to answer them? You once, unless, with the passage of time,
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's...
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves?
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamad sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to...
You're like a... Gods and people of yore are not necessarily...
Is that so? Well,
Fair point.
And I must praise you for...
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward.
General
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been...
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma, and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry. The Dendro Dragon is helping to heal?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possess...
I shudder to think what could have caused lesser lord...
You can help us make history, too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Besides, I hear your reason.
The archaeological records clearly...
This is by no means a... You asked us to stay...
Saint Binu, responding to your...
Saint Shetsbank, responding to your call.
Ah, Lord Hereshov.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived...
Al-Akmar is long gone.
You're awake?
Aru is the pride of
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. A god without his...
I do not mean to mock these proceedings.
This will no doubt surprise...
Huh? Can someone attest to this?
I ask the three...
Naturally, the Ibis...
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Hereshef, you die.
I awakened our former colleagues for you.
I miss the...
What are you trying to say? Is my...
Hypocrite though you are.
Since King Deshret is no more, remember to take this step.
We understand that well. And we have decided to proceed regardless.
King Deshret's...
Hermanubis is represented by the grace of...
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it...
Here you are. Through...
Father.
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slum!
I smell blood and sand on you.
You have to leave. Don't...
This meeting is a blessing from the gods that the dead should meet. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good...
Father.
Hey, Jet.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sut. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our...
You've grown strong, Jet.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching...
We three retainers, once... Although our...
As for your proposal...
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis?
If I'd known you'd...
All of us?
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them! Come and introduce yourself!
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals!
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the most capable minds in the
The artisans who built Aru for
I didn't know that.
Such brazen work.
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole.
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed for time.
Naturally.
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentation?
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe.
We certainly will.
You may attempt to lay out...
King Deshret.
Is that true?
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King...
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life.
What do you mean, came?
You did say we could start our research.
I've reviewed the proposal.
I wouldn't say I'm
You are the top scholars of your day.
Aru and the Akasha. I thought the Akasha...
And you too?
You've read the instruction.
An instruction map?
It used to sit on a shelf in the... If the manual is to be believed.
What?
Ah, but this is something you...
I'm from Vahumana.
Precisely. And a large part of our I may as well tell you. Then she created the Jinn. It was the first. All the great changes in Sumeru's history. So great. And so, the Akasha was inspired.
Well, if the two
Unbelievable.
No, I do, but there's...
Perhaps you could try...
You know what it's like Yeah, also, Sir Ibis...
Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the by the power of King Deshret.
Where did this come from?
It looks more like some form of external...
Just as the Akasha allows you to... This is no ordinary... Whether you choose to
Looks
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is. Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Al-Haytham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen.
Got it.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh!
Let's start with this one. Looks like cultural information.
If so...
Words thrown together merely...
Well, as long as you're...
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll... Found some more. Sending them over to you.
These are all reports about...
Can we delete?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been
What if there are details in...
They'll just have to live with it.
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll... Come at me! Another monument!
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick.
What about the artisans' records? What do they...
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if
Sounds like pure mythology to me.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based...
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those. No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento. I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should...
I gotta say, it's the strangest. It's like drifting between...
Chasing dreams.
What happens if...
That won't...
All right.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Whoa! It's Sobek the Crocodile King!
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern...
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apep agreed to help Nahida.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? The story begins a long time ago. Al-Ahmar was always a wishful thinker with a Dendro dragon. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis Goti and I were no match for him. And to Apep, Al-Ahmar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge. His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis...
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro. As much as she loathes the Seven, Apep knows kindness.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing.
She is not incapable. All of this being said,
We'll keep. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the Pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
it seems the treatment was a.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious.
Awake already. You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible. And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. We made it. Huh? Wait, that voice! It's... Uh-oh! I'm gonna fall! Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert? Obviously I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long... I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new traveler, Paimon. Shall we find a place for our friends to stay? Awesome! Let's... Well... Okay, Hello, everyone. It's only up. It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone... Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? Then you're forgetting who I am. Oh, excuse... I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. I can't thank you enough. I can help too. Up to no good. Traveler, Paimon. I have a... No problem? Thank you. I'm counting... There's one other thing. There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do... Very well. Now, I should... Do not fear. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro Archon.
Are you recovering all right?
I'm doing very well. I see. Using the power of art, it's a sound plan. I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irminsul is...
Alas.
What about non-tradition?
Non-tradition?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new...
Ah, it's here. The Aranara have
Given everything that's going on...
Miss Nefer, as a
Not one.
Let's say I'll treat this as...
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely...
I take it you've...
Yes.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to men. The Aranara saw 2 people.
Everyone is heading for the...
There's no way it was. We need to smoke him.
Sounds like you. I see.
So far, we still.
Then let's get closer to him.
And you're certain?
I'm certain. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my...
Understood.
Excellent.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Here's what's gonna happen. Southeast from here.
Great work.
Hers are quickly catching. Looks like it's over to...
Because I'm quickest on my...
Because you know how to trail a target.
Fine.
One more thing.
Got it. Well...
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this...
Paimon, are you
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Besides...
Fine. Join me if you want.
No need!
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Coming!
Squall Fury!
Behold!
We're here. Now, we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on...
Huh? Nothing?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the traveler's side. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share...
Hat guy? Do you... think Paimon is... useless?
What? Where's that coming from?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with the Traveler, Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got... And the more Paimon thought about it, the more... Does that...
You asked the right person.
Oh...
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have to make the decision to move forward. So ask yourself, what do... Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me? Or is it...
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. How strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this. We know for sure that the guy...
How would they know to do...
That's the problem.
Dr. Tainari!
Is this Irminsul? How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that?
Oh my. I understand now, Dendroarchon.
Not once over the millennia has
Please continue, Dendroarchon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the... It has become a tree of unbridled...
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds... But, if we are to honor Dottores' will...
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond... But to explain the situation...
Zandik. So it was him.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this? He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able...
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in... Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Sorry. I couldn't think of any other word to describe...
A baleful tree.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open.
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant...
It's hardly a conventional strategy. But as it happens, I know someone who works... He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussion, Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kage, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implement...
General Mahamatra Sino and his team.
No problem.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed. Right?
If it's efficiency you're at...
Following up on the elemental energy...
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Well, I'd like...
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer.
You bet.
Good. I believe that...
Poor Tainari.
Hey, don't try and drive a...
All it says to me is that Master Nephis is faithful.
Exactly.
Finally, once that task is complete... The Eternal Oasis?
Regarding your trip to Natlan, So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception.
No point putting too much pressure on...
Right. Especially...
Don't worry about me. Plus, we'll be there Yes. I believe in my... Well...
Nowhere to run!
Wretched vermin! The sage's wisdom!
Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stand condemned! Your penance is due!
The wind rises. Give me some space.
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your soul! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Wretched vermin! Squall and fury! Sage's wisdom! Excuse me?
Nowhere to run!
The wind rises.
Surrender!
Give me some space. Squall and fury.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolution...
The Academia declared the Akasha...
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever...
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Okay, the materials are ready. We can... Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts.
Oh. Not lost to history,
Some are. All we can do is infer... Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing...
After Aru started up...
Humans may not read what is written by... Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has...
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? You can't read it unless you... Wait, I think I've got it.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the...
I've always been against.
Ah, it's you three. Just in time. We've been...
I've heard this was how you'd...
It is true.
Is this chessboard?
Naturally. Visitors,
1 second. It's...
dangerous?
I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present...
Don't be ridiculous.
I appreciate the Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively...
Fair enough. I mean, you got...
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to... put...
Thank you. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess.
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have...
Ready?
Let's do it.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt completely different from standing on solid ground. And also... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations. Bravo!
In addition to the since Aru's interference shield can cover the entire...
So, building upon the existing...
Imagine for a moment. What would the
I agree. This is the best solution possible.
Me, oh my! Well, since you ask so very...
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida! There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work. Oh, is Nicole alright? She is. So, well, time for us to get going.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before.
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Mawika!
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendroarch.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border and such. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard. As you can
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than...
Exactly.
So, by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off...
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I don't reach this conclusion glad. So even when the people of Sumeru became... But this time, the Doctor's invasion... The Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger that way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost every...
Mean.
Yes.
Nicole of the Hexen.
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length.
You need the Pyronosis.
Yes. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but... The situation is far graver than I foresaw. So instead, what I ask of you is... to please give the Pyronosis to Sumeru.
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but... It's not as if losing it would suddenly render us powerless. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, as far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer.
Yeah, not about to dispute.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Huh? Just like that?
Uh-huh, just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of I know you accompanied Nahida.
Are you sure about this? Handing over your gnosis just because of me?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be. You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan.
My heartfelt thanks go to...
But now...
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't...
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of him, and...
Is that right? You catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Mawika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
All right. No need to get so formal. Besides, there's still one problem.
I have the Pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy, and yet... I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan. All those important experiences I've had.
The gnosis disappeared.
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
Whew.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Mui.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can.
We won't let you down.
Yeah.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous. Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler.
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahida?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I am a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. But please don't worry. Stoking the fire and... I've been quietly...
Me too.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by.
What are you talking about, Heck?
Says who? You can...
I don't know why, but I feel...
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. And we feel exactly the same.
With half of this...
There's only so much I can do. I was only doing my duty.
Was it like this last time, too?
You mean with Azar and his accomplices? Yes and no.
So the enemy is stronger, but so are we. I still vividly remember the way you interrogated me in the library after the fact.
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came looking for an argument.
I came for a conversation! I didn't know it was gonna turn into an argument!
What do I think? I think we're certainly better off.
It's good having me around to help out.
Absolutely. As a citizen of Sumeru, you displayed a remarkable sense of responsibility.
Certainly feels that way. I just the sky is so clear. And there isn't a whiff of decay or destruction in the air. It's hard to imagine that the fall of humanity could happen on an ordinary day like this.
Awful things happen all the time. What you and I have done is increase our chance.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against... Oh, nothing. I hope everything works out.
It will. As long...
It's really strange.
I think it's... Ugh.
We'll make our move after sunrise tomorrow.
Good. Is everything ready?
As much as possible.
That'll be enough. Don't let the pressure get to you. We'll take things one step at a time. That's how we've always done it.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So this is where you were.
I know how easily you get dehydrated in the desert, so you should definitely have some water.
I gotta ask, though. Who's on juice-making duty to...
Madame Farazan said she was feeling a little nervous, so I told her about the automatic juicer my friend invented. She took it right off me and started making carton after carton of...
A juicer?
Yeah. I hadn't had the chance to try it out before this...
The juice is very sweet.
I think so too.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay. But it just still feels strange to me. Why would a great...
I know the feeling well. That same question.
At least now, you have someone who can...
All the more reason that you should apply for spont.
Those two things are completely...
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? I had some earlier, ma'am. Very well, very well.
There's this enormous power, and then there's little old you.
Yeah. But after...
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation light, I don't think it's childish at...
I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes. One cannot know what freedom truly means.
The golden slumber
Dendro Archon, what is on your mind?
I was wondering whose counsel I should seek on the questions in my heart.
What kind of question?
So many. As I once said, what are the many disasters that this world faces?
The biggest question you should be asking is how to seize victory.
Yes. Although, I would express it differently. I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now is whether the path to victory will be an arduous one.
What we declare to be a young sapling, we may in fact...
Nahida! We're here! Just in time. The preparations are up.
Ready when you are.
We're here too.
Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so... I thought I'd get a lot of extra...
Sorry.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? The equipment is ready.
As discussed during our meeting.
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence as long as a system this powerful in the pursuit of... Correct. Right.
That's right.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru.
Every person...
Yeah.
Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready!
In the past, when people sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Stop.
Please stop. End this transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree is step growing!
Great.
What a display of true courage. The courage...
Indeed.
What was once...
I am grateful to you now. Now for the next, I will need the help of your...
How might we be of service?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case...
Never. How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safhe...
Safhe Shatranj?
Thoth's chess set gate. In other words...
Transfer initiated.
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert.
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we...
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life.
Has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge.
Clearly, the dividing of your soul did not affect the magnitude of your...
Is that why you chose to work with me?
Could I call myself a venture capitalist without a suitably...
Well then, I must say, while I am surprised enough that you showed up at all, what surprises me more is that you chose to present yourself as my former...
Why make things harder than they need to be? Exposing... showing up in the name of the original... As for why I'm here...
I'd argue that Is it not true?
Especially for a human being.
Let's not pretend that you're any more innocent than I am.
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate?
Of course not. My...
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching...
How strange. Well, Dottore, I trust you know what this means.
They're coming. They'll breach the city gates.
But even so, I would say Irminsul is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could...
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for...
Very well. Have you heard this story? He pleaded with the gods. Many suns and moons passed. Seasons changed. And still...
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
Do you have anything lined up for when this is all over?
Hard to say. Field work always takes quite a toll on me, as you know. Once I'm back at Snezhnaya, I'll start with a well-earned cigarette.
Why are you so eager to ruin your lungs after I went to the trouble of replacing them for you?
If you have an issue with it, feel free to try to stop me.
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice in their life.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more.
This is my first time here, actually. We never usually leave Gandharvaville.
I hope this will be my last time.
Does everyone have to chime in? Can't we just fight?
What an amusing comment, my dear lady.
Wow! Why is Candace's shield...
Because the image on her shield is one of me.
Huh. Well, la-dee-da. Isn't that fancy?
You wish for your gauntlet to speak.
Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you...
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. As we expected. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. Move out.
Please! Out of my way! Take that!
Now it's your turn.
Meet your maker!
Watch out!
Ah!
Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome.
The team has arrived at...
Good.
Scorching burn! By everlasting flame!
Unsightly insects! I hear everything! Can't see?
Lost.
One thing after another!
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average.
They've stationed quite a few people near. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate. So you've been
Very clever.
A siege?
Historically, yes. But things can always...
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. But what happens next? Do you enjoy... Once a war begins, some people must die.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even... Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses!
Enough talk.
Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But
decoy or not, what?
Not imminently.
We made it!
This is far enough.
Are you sure you don't need? No need. Once the... All right.